This is Cameron from Jonah Hempstead.
Hey y'all, it's Lippy. Cameron said he needed to be a star for a few minutes. But I'm fixing to do a leftover. Let me turn my stove off because you know my hand might touch that and it's going to be a mess. Yesterday we had a roast. Well, actually it's round steak and gravy. We had purple Hull peas. I always like to do a batch of purple Hull peas during the season that you're picking them, and then we wait till the fall and winter to actually eat them. And then I was going to turn in the roast and gravy into a shepherd's pie. Just mince the round steak up, thicken the gravy, it's not thick enough, put it in ramekins. We had fresh corn off the cob, put that on there, boil some potatoes, make mashed potatoes, you got shepherd's pie. But the purple Hull peas, I always make pea patties. I do that with my black-eyed peas. So I thought I'd bring y'all on. It's going to be short if I quit to talking. It may be something that y'all have never heard of or you have heard of it, but it's pea patties. So I hope y'all can see. Watch it, sweet pea. All I've got in this skillet is a little bit of lard. That's it, okay? And I don't even think I've got a tablespoon because you're not deep frying it. You just want enough oil for them patties to float. They're going to look like a salmon croquette or a leftover mashed potato patties. If y'all are familiar with that, kind of the same thing. But as my lard's heating up, let me put a little bit more in here. All right. All I've got is leftover purple Hull peas that I have mashed with a potato masher. Not completely mashed, but because you still get a little pea in there. That's all I've done. I added a little salt, a little pepper, a little bit of garlic. Now, this is strictly optional. This is onions, just a sweet white onion. Now, you can grate this onion for the ones that don't like onion. We happen to like the onion, so it doesn't bother us. So, there's probably, I'd say, 2 cups of peas and a good heaping tablespoon of really fine diced onion, okay? Now that's all I've done. Now I'll make sure my oil doesn't get too hot. There we go. Now, I'm going to take flour. That's going to be my thickener. Now, I have used potato flakes. You know, you can do that. I like the flour. Now, you're not going to add an egg, of course. If you got a lot of liquid, you may have to as a binder. I just happen to scoop mine out without the juice because it's already going to have juice because it's congealed in the ice box anyway. So you're going to add just enough flour, and I do a little bit at a time because you can't take out. You can always add more, but you can't take out. Just till it binds, and then I'll show you the consistency that you want. All right, I think that's all I need. I've done this so many times, I pretty well know what, how much. Because you're just trying to bind it. If not, you're going to have so much flour, it's going to taste like you're eating flour, and you don't want that. All right, now it looks like refried beans. See? Looks like a refried bean. That's what you want. All right, let's put this all over here. Now, you can use your hands and turn them into a patty. I just use a spoon. You don't have to use your hands, but I like a spoon. All right, here we go. I'm going to test it because I'll be able to tell. Nope, the oil's not hot enough because you want it sizzling. It's almost like a fried cornbread, okay? And I'm seeing a little bit of, a little bit of liquid down in here. So I'm saying a teaspoon. I'm going to add a little teaspoon to that because I need to get that liquid off that bottom. Now it's starting to sizzle. Now I'm using lard. That's not Crisco, that's lard. You have 2 oils in this house. You have lard and you have EVOO. Now if I'm baking, I do keep a canola in the house. That's strictly for baking. I don't do a whole lot of baking, to be honest. I'll make a treat every week for the kids, but it's not like a whole bunch of cookies, brownies, and things. You see how that's starting to smoke? Okay, that might have got a little hot, but that's no big deal. Now, we're going to go in with this. One thing about it, you can take an iron skillet off the eye, and it's still gonna stay hot and cooked. There we go. I'm only gonna do a couple. I'm gonna keep the video short, but y'all can get the gist of it. Now let's do another one. We'll put that one right there. Now you want to kind of flatten them out, or it's not going to cook evenly in the center. And my number is on I'm going to leave between a 3 and a 4. Mine goes from low to high, number-wise 1 to 6. So mine's between a 3 and a 4. I know that's going to be a good cooking temp. And then I'll leave this out because I may, as it fries, I may have to add a little bit more. But since you don't have an outside crust, there's really nothing that's going to absorb that grease. So normally you don't have to, but I just always leave mine here just in case. And that's all I'm going to do. I hope y'all's day's been good. I know it's been beautiful outside. I wish I could be out there working, but I can't, not right now. So we did get the figs put up though. I got 8 pints done with the help of my grandson. Now the next pickings are going to go in the freezer because he gets hot in the summertime in the kitchen. But this fall I can put up the rest, but I want to go ahead and get some done. Okay. Now see, it's cooking. And it doesn't take long because there's nothing in here that's raw. Okay? I'm just going to do a couple of them for sake of the camera. Alright, it's starting to want to cook, but see, I just did that and I saw it bend. So that tells me it's not fully fried at the bottom, okay? And neither one is this. And all this is. It just kind of helps change up the leftovers. That's why I'm going to make that shepherd's pie. It's going to be, just like a whole new meal. I don't like to waste anything in this house. Plus, everybody loves pea patties. Alright, we're going to turn this one over. Because it's like a pancake. You'll know you're right off of the first one, remember? You'll know if you, there we go, look, see? And you're just going to let it cook. And it's crunchy, crunchy, crunchy. And then when it comes out, it's your option. I like to put a little bit of salt. And we'll eat those with pepper sauce on the side. Or chow chow. Something that's got a little bit of vinegar bite. Just like if you was eating peas and cornbread. So, there you go. I think y'all gonna like it. That didn't take long, did it? Purple Hull Pea Patties. See if I can get y'all in the camera. See? So next time y'all make a pot of peas, the next day, turn it into pea patties. Now I've probably got 3 cups still in the icebox. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dish out a cup apiece, that's 3 cups, and put it in freezer bags. And I'm going to freeze it. I'll mash some of it first. And that gives me 3 pea patty meals. So therefore we're not wasting anything. And it takes on any flavor. It goes with anything. It's just like a hot water cornbread or a Johnny cake. It's just something different. So I hope y'all try it. Let me know. Don't overkill the flour now. If you put too much flour in there, you can't take it out. So for all the ones that have never seen it and you want to try, don't start off with the spoon. Scoop some out in your hand. Make sure that patty holds together. If it's running, add a little bit more flour. Mix it back up. If it holds together, because you really want it to be, hold together, but not to the point that it's just gummy. You want it like refried beans. But I'm going to get off here to the shepherd's pie. Buddy will be in 50 minutes, and we got to get supper on the table. We like to eat at 6 o'clock. I hope all is well with everyone watching, and God bless.